I'm at the park shop on 7 South Sunset. We're looking at some of the equipment that we use to do snow removal on the city bike paths around the city. Our principles are pretty much perfectly in line with what Streets does, so we work very closely with Streets. So about a day before a snow comes in, we'll check the weather, and we always try to make the call by 12 o'clock, the day prior to a snow event. So say perfect storm comes in for us, it comes in during the nighttime. So, snow starts at 8 o'clock at night and it's gonna stop at 4 o'clock in the morning. We'll let staff know at 12 o'clock the day before saying, hey guys, get ready, we got snow coming in, get your equipment ready, get everything fueled up, get the sanders loaded with material. What will happen the next morning is that we'll stagger our deployment. So at 3:30, we'll have somebody come in here and they actually do our parking lot to clear all the snow out of our parking lot so that when staff show up, there's a clean parking lot to park in. That person that shows up at 3:30 then takes off really quickly to do quail campus. We want to get quail cleaned and ready to go by 5 o'clock when quail opens. We also have support from golf. So at 4 o'clock is our next wave. So golf comes in at 4 and they'll start clearing the entrances to city facilities. So you're talking the swimming pool, memorial building, civic center. They'll do a little bit in front of quail campus. And then we have another parking lot person that shows up and they'll start hitting the downtown parking lots and the swimming pool. The main effort comes in around 5. So we're talking about 12 to 14 people depending on, vacations and things like that. And we call it the downtown blitz. So everybody comes in and we want to hit downtown. We want to get out of downtown by 7 o'clock. And we've all been downtown. If you're down there around 7 o'clock, there's cars everywhere. So we want to get in and out of downtown by 7. So we do this blitz. Everybody has areas that they're focused on downtown. They get in there and they get out as quickly as they can. Now, if it keeps snowing, we'll stay downtown because downtown and city facilities are our top priorities. So we want to keep those safe. So it's snowing, we keep doing rounds and rounds and rounds, and then it stops snowing. At that point, we make a call, we say, okay, the city facilities in downtown are safe, and then we'll say, head out to your park areas and do your rounds in your parks. So we take care of about 83 miles of bike path in the city. Takes us typically about 12 hours to get all that done. So Parks doesn't run 24-hour ops. So typically we'll work an 8-hour day, we'll stop, we'll come in the next morning, start over, and then finish up with everything. This is one of our Kubotas we use in parks. This machine does have the ability to put a mower on it, so we use it for mowing in the summertime, and then in the wintertime we put the snowplow on it. It's rear steering, so this is what you'll typically see in the downtown. It can get you in and out of really tight spaces. The RTVs are more we use them a lot on the greenways for getting up and down the greenways. We also use them for pesticide application in the summertime. These are not so well at getting into tight areas, but they do go a little bit faster, so we can put them on a greenway and just kind of take off with them. And then this is just a tractor. It's really our backup. But the same thing, we put a mower on in the summertime, and it's just a workhorse. So this is our equipment maintenance building. We store a lot of the equipment in here in the wintertime just to keep it warm, to keep some of the hydraulics warm so we can raise and lower the plows in the morning when it's really cold out. You'll notice our trucks are a little bit different than Streets because we need to get into parking lots. This is our typical 1-ton. It's got a sander on the back, so we'll use these to do parking lots and alleys downtown. You'll see on their tandem trucks, they're big 5-tons. Same concept, it's just, we put material back in here, there's a conveyor belt and it just pulls the material out. And then it hits the wheel down here and it just spins it out. So you get good coverage on it. So we have 2 mowers in here. In the summer or in the wintertime, we still have some parks maintenance stuff to take care of, so we'll do a lot of leaf removals this time of year. Usually by the time this first snow hits, we haven't had time yet to pick up all the leaves, so when we get nice 70-degree days in the summer, in the wintertime, we'll come through and we'll do leaf removal. This is our map room. We have the city broken into 6 areas, and each area has 2 staff assigned to it. So at the end of every shift, staff comes in here and they update their map of the areas that they did not complete. So the reason they do that is they're usually gone before I get out of here. So if a customer calls and says, hey, I didn't get this route taken care of today, I can come over here and look at the map and say, yeah, we'll get to it tomorrow. It didn't get done today. Or I can look at it and say, no, they got to it this afternoon. So that's the purpose of the maps.